Several hundred years ago, dictionaries started to emerge. And now, instead of words being defined in oral tradition, they were now defined by some book that you could readily pick up and say, that's what that word means. In 12 words, that's the definition of the word. It means that, it means only that, and it means that for all time. And that's not the way that language has ever functioned. I mean, you even see if you read the New Testament, there's sort of a form of midrash happening. Things are alive, they're debating these things. When Paul says the wages of sin is death, you would never hear a metaphor like the wages of sin, that sin is like a debt. That's a New Testament idea. If you look in the Old Testament, sin is a weight. It's not a debt, right? So they would place their hands on the scapegoat and chase them out of town. So sin is a word that even in the Bible is being played with, and it's being reimagined over and over and over. Well, we have sort of a conceptual roadblock because we are children of Merriam-Webster. So we resist this idea of wordplay. What you find is if you ask linguists, and linguists don't agree on much, but they do agree on this, that every language trends toward one of two realities. It trends toward either evolution or extinction. It will either change or it will die. And there is no exception to this. C.S. Lewis wrote a great book, an academic work called Studies in Words, where he talks about this. He says words are like trees, and they have to constantly be pruned and new branches grow as we begin to reimagine these words throughout history. That is the engine that keeps us engaged with the rhetoric of faith. And so what I encourage people to do is to muster up the courage, because when you start to reimagine words, old ways of thinking will often pass away, and change is often difficult. And yet, that's exactly what's required of us if we want to learn to speak God from scratch.